everyone, my name is Elfa. Welcome to plummysims and welcome to today's bit build. I hope you're doing well and having such a fantastic day. So today we are back building in Oasis Springs, and this is actually going to be the last build for my Oasis Springs save file. So that means I could release it anywhere soon. Like, I'm hoping I could release it by this weekend. So I'm both excited and also nervous at the same time, because I don't know, I feel like I'm quite, I would say, happy with the build stuff, but I'm a bit nervous to share my first ever cast, or not cast, but sims. And actually, I've done creating all of the sims for this save file, so that means I've created 11 households, which I think it's a lot, but I'm excited to share it with you really soon. So by the way, as I mentioned, this is going to be the last build for my Oasis Springs save file, and that doesn't mean that I would never build in Oasis Springs again, because I love this world so very much. And if I could only pick one world that will be my, I only could build on that world for the rest of my life, it would be Oasis Springs, because it has deserty area, it has the more greenish area. This neighborhood is more greenish than deserty, and I feel like it's just so pretty. It has so many lots, and the lot varieties are good, and also the lighting is just impeccable. I love the lighting in Oasis Springs, and there was a time where I only built here, so that it's just I love Oasis Springs so very much, and I will build more on this world. But this is going to be the last build of mine in Oasis Springs for my Oasis Springs save file, and for the save file I will do a mega save file, so it's going to be updated once I finish with a new world. So on that save file it will have Newcrest, Moonwood Mill, and Oasis Springs, because those are the worlds that I finished doing the revamp the whole lots and the the households. So it's going to be a slowly but surely updated Oasis Springs save file, and I'm not sure if I could do a separated save file for the Oasis Springs, because I put so much effort on creating the households, and I'm not sure if I should do a save file just for Oasis Springs. But I will do that for my upcoming save file, my upcoming save file, which is my next save file. It's a base game only save file, so we'll see. But on this build we have a family house for a small family, so it has 2 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms. So one of the bathrooms is I don't know what to call this, but it's a laundry / powder room situation. So it has the laundry machine stuff, and it also has a toilet and a sink. So it's going to be a powder room / laundry situation. But if you feel like you don't want to do laundry at all, simply just delete the machines and the laundry basket thing, and I don't know, maybe just put some showers and bathroom stuffs there, and you'll be good to go. So the idea of the family who lives here is basically it's a small family. At first I thought it's going to be a single parent and a kid family type of a thing, but once I created all of the sims, I mean not all of them, but it's almost all of them except for this family. I thought that I wanted to have a small family situation where the father is a civil designer. So if you have eco lifestyle, you know that there's this career civil designer career, and the father is actually a civil designer, and the mother is a new teacher. She's not that high on her career, so it's going to be like a new career of hers, and they are like high school hearts, and they have kids when they were very young. And actually I went for like teen daughter here, so actually I don't think it's correct to have teen daughter, because I mean, yes, I wanted to have like a daughter for this family, but I want them to be like a, I don't know, like a younger teen, or like, I don't know, older child, if that makes sense. So she looks kind of old for how I decorated her bedroom, and that's just how it is. I hope you're okay with that, because I feel like she looks a bit older than she has to be, than I expected her to be, but that's just how it works. You can't have preteens, and we'll just have to work with that. So anyway, we have 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom on the left wing. So we have the parents' bedroom here, and I put so many like what is that called? Oh, sport related stuff here. So I thought one of the parents, maybe the father, he was a sport enthusiast, or maybe he's a, I don't know, he's a jock maybe, but he decided to switch a career and don't do sports at all, except for like spending his like, I don't know, weekends watching sports with his friends. And that's basically what I thought it's going to be. And I did play test everything, works just fine except for one thing. So you will see in just a little bit when I decorate the kids' bedroom. But it's basically about the routing. It's not like a huge issue, but it might be a huge issue. So basically I did put this kind of, what you call that, like overhead cabinets as side table for the kids, and it doesn't appear in gameplay, if that makes sense. So basically it will disappear, and it will make your Sims sometimes kind of like act that it wasn't there, even though it's there, and they can't go onto the other side of the bed because there are some like overhead cabinets there, but it doesn't show it in the game. I hope you understand what I mean, but this is actually what it is. So as you can tell that we have this kind of like a kitchen overhead cabinets there, and sometimes your Sim kind of like get out of the bed on the left side, onto the left side, if that makes sense. So they won't always go for the right side. I'm not sure why, but it's just how it is. And yeah, sometimes it happens, but most of the times it doesn't. So hopefully when you play on this build, it's okay. And if you feel like you don't want to deal with that, you can do 2 ways. So the first one is simply teleport them, and the other one will be you have to delete the cabinets and maybe replace it with, I don't know, like a table or like console table or like dresser, something like that. But that's that. And I know I talk a bit too fast, but that's just because I am very excited, and I did use a ton of packs here. I am so sorry, and I know it's not very accessible for many players, but I'm hoping by my next save file it will be very accessible for a ton of players, because it is a base game save file and it's going to be for Willow Creek. I'm thinking of doing the Magnolia Promenade one, but not sure, because I wanted to have a base game save file, base game only save file, but if I do the Magnolia Promenade 2, it's not going to be like a base game only save file. So I'm thinking of doing like base game first, I mean Willow Creek first, and then Magnolia Promenade. So do let me know what you think of that. And I think I could release the save file for Willow Creek maybe early next year. I don't know, either January or February, maybe February. January is just too, I don't think I could do January, so maybe February, like I don't know, late February. Hopefully I could do that. But anyway, this is the backyard. So we have a tiny, not that tiny, but like decent sized pool. It's not like super tiny, but it's not like huge either. It's like decent, and I think for the size of the lot it makes sense to have a pool this size. And we have some grills. not some, but like a grill. We have some lounges. We have a dining, like outdoor dining spot. And the landscaping here is just very simple, I will say that, because I try to mimic the neighborhood landscaping, and I think it looks okay. And even though it's very simple, it's just very, I mean, not as overgrown as I normally will do, but I think it looks nice. And we have huge windows and doors into the backyard, which I love. And I don't know why, but lately I've been obsessed with this kind of like a pavement blocks tiling. It's a base game, and I think it looks so pretty. It looks very nice and complementing the color scheme of the house really well. And one more thing, I kind of inspired by a random picture that I found on Pinterest, as I usually do, but I will try to pop it on the screen in case you want to compare what the difference between my version and the Pinterest version. It's going to be like a very different vibe. And I mean, it's kind of similar but not too similar. But when I do the terrain paints, somehow all the terrain paints went missing, so that's why I had to do it twice. I had to paint it twice. Not sure why, because it's been like years, like literally at least 2 years since the last time I had that glitch. But it happened again on me on this build. And by the way, I built this actually like a month ago, like almost a month ago. So it was built way before we got the like clutter and the pastel pop kits. And I only have time to post it now because sometimes I'm just not well planned. But anyway, we're just basically finishing up the build with the terrain paints. It's actually the second time I do the terrain paints, as I mentioned. And after this, we'll just have to finishing up the like outdoor lighting, and we'll be heading on to the screenshots. So if you'd like to download this build, this is already available on the gallery. My ID is elfathiera, or you can find it under the hashtag plummysims. You can also click the download link on the description box below that will bring you to my Ko-fi blog post. It'll have two different links. The first one is the gallery download link, and the other one is a tray files link from Simfashare. So yeah, I think that's it. I really hope you find this video inspiring and the build useful to your game. And if you do, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also make sure to be subscribed to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to, you can also ring the bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video. So yeah, I am going to go now. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me today and supporting me. I hope you have the very best day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!